So in this video we're going to explain how Coolhaven, the mobile telephone company, the fictitious mobile telephone company, would be able to handle David Campbell's complaint that he made on Twitter. Let's start off with the tweet itself. So here you see the tweet that David Campbell would have made on Twitter. That's a starting point. So Coolhaven, we talked about customer engagement optimization. So one of the key components in that is a mechanism which is able to listen to social conversations that are happening in real time. So let's have a look at that system. And here we have the system in question. It's called Experience Analytics, and this shows all the conversations happening in Twitter and Facebook and other social forums that pertain to Coolhaven. And it's a way of highlighting alerts, any particular issues, and so on and so forth. So this would be an important dashboard for the customer experience department of, in this case, Coolhaven's mobile telephone company. So we're going to drill down into the high bill category that's been set up just to explain how that was able to catch David Campbell's tweet. Okay, so here we have the category of high bill and a high bill complaint, and you'll see I've been testing in this system, running through the scenario a few times, and you'll see a few of the tweets there that have been captured. This one here, yeah, both of them have been cut for the same reasons actually. But this is the one we used in the scenario at Coolhaven, which is what the platform uses to identify tweets that are relevant to it. So you don't pull everything into every single tweet in the world into this platform. You pull in ones, you configure the system to bring in ones that are relevant to your organization. And in this case, Coolhaven have defined a collection mechanism that searches for any references to its Twitter handle. So we're bringing that into the system, but then what makes it match this particular category? And that's to do with a rule that you'll see in a moment. But already we can see there's a couple of matches here, and also we've got the sentiment score on the left-hand side, and we know that both of these came in through Twitter. If it was Facebook, you'd see a Facebook symbol. Just picking this one here, it's picked up some positive words, but also more importantly some negative words, and overall the net sentiment index, which is the NSI, is a negative value. So we can build rules on that and automate processes, which is what happened in the scenario. So that's the tweet that's been caught, and it's been matched against this category of high bill. Let's find out how. So here's the category editor. This is a simple keyword-based one that really anyone can use, and it's been designed so customers can add their own categories as they see fit. And this is the important thing. Things change month to month, week to week, day by day. So it's important to be able to react and put new categories in that you can define automated rules against so they can be categorized correctly, and then you can take the appropriate action. So this is a simple one that I put together for this scenario. What it's doing first of all is it can be based on attributes of the post. So in this case, it's matching only tweets. So you can see that it matches Twitter on the message source of the post to be Twitter. Also, it ignores any tweets that are coming from Coolhaven. Now, this is important because if I'm actually responding to tweets as an organization, I don't want those being pulled back in again and ending up within customer service. I just waste time. So that's how you get rid of those. Now, then this is just again an example. What I've done here is set up a rule that says if a tweet, in this case a Twitter post, a tweet, matches any of these scenarios, either has the words download 1,000 and charge, and of those words, download and 1,000 are within 5 words of each other, or download and charge are within 5 words of each other, or download 1,000 bill, or download music bill. You can have as many variations of this as you like. And that's how you define define your category. What's helpful here as well is you can validate these categories, and this one you can see as valid. You can also format it, so you can put your category on a line, and you hit the format button, and it will format it for you, as you can see there. And then you can save it and so on. One of the other features, if I can get this right, is it will also help you work out what keywords are available to you depending on the context you are in the role. And you can see there at the beginning of this clause, I can use wait, attribute within, starts with, ends with, not, matches, any, all, and contains. There's quite a lot of flexibility there. And then, as important, you can also test these categories without actually having to wait until real posts are coming in through the system. But that's for another time. So you have all that within the one system. So we mentioned that the certain tweets can be passed automatically to the customer service department. How does that happen? Well, we have a business rules feature in the solution, which you can see here. It's very simple. We've configured it so that tweets that match the high bill data downloads category are simply automatically made available for integration. Which brings us to Paula in customer service. She uses KANA Enterprise, a customer engagement optimization solution. It is the solution she uses to process things like tweets, emails, cases, phone calls, and so on. This is her work list. You see here in this example, she just got social activity, tweets, Facebook posts, and so on to handle, but it could be a list, a mixture of things, including cases, emails, phone calls, and whatnot. But this is just an example to show you how she would handle a Twitter message. So she selects the tweet in question, and then she's going to process that. And this is the kind of information she's presented with. You've got the tweet, you've got a link to the Twitter account itself, so she can look at the tweet in Twitter, in context. She can reply, she's got some information about the conversation, and she's got some in-context knowledge. And this is a key thing, because this knowledge has been searched for automatically behind the scenes based on the information in the tweet. So if I want to put some links to those knowledge articles into the tweet, I just click on the link and it automatically shortens it. And that's how the agent in the scenario, the Culhaven scenario, David Campbell Culhaven scenario, was able to respond by providing a link to some helpful and relevant knowledge. Of course, Paula didn't just have in-context knowledge. The system was able to know the tweet came from David Campbell. How? Because David Campbell's customer record has the Twitter username in it, so we're able to match that automatically behind the scenes, like a screen pop, an incoming call match, a telephone number to a customer record. Same thing for a Twitter username. You can match that to the customer record and then get all this in-context information. Now, in the scenario, we showed that there was a flag for high bill warning. This is the flag. We were able to select that and then see more details about the account itself. And there's the offending amount or charge for the Michael Bublé download. And this then allows the Paula to decide what to do. And what we saw then was that she created a case, a complaint, and she forwarded that to the finance department, and then she went back and tweeted a bit more to David. So Paula creates a case, it's called a case, and we want to create a complaint. And then we just want to fill in the case itself, the details of the case. So this will be passed to the finance department, and then they can follow up on that. Which brings us back to David, and this is what he saw at the end of the scenario. He made his tweet, and he had got 2 responses back from the customer service department. The first one was a link to the knowledge itself, and the second one was a reference to the case that had been raised and that work was being done on it. So we can just click on the knowledge link and just let you see what David would see. And here it is. This is a link to Culhaven's website, and you've got all the details of how charges are made, just to let David know so he doesn't make the same mistake again. So that's the end of the explanation of how David Campbell's complaint on Twitter got picked up by Culhaven and got passed to customer service for resolution, and they then reached back out to David Campbell, leaving David with probably a better expectation of customer service, or a better view of Culhaven at the end of that process than maybe he had at the beginning. That's customer engagement optimization. We're KANA, a Verint company, and thank you for watching.